video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Good morning and welcome back to Sarajevo, Bosnia. They say that burek and cevapi is to Bosnia what pizza and pasta is to Italy. They say it is the best in the entire Balkans, and we will be the judges of that. Literally as soon as you walk out of your accommodation in the old town, you are hit by the smells of burning meat, of smoke and Bosnian coffee. And what better way to delve deep into the Bosnian Balkan cuisine than being shown round by a local. We're about to meet our guide from Meet Bosnia, and we are going to eat everything this city has to offer. The old town is quiet in the morning.
It is, it's very peaceful, but like Matt said, you can still smell all of that delicious food and coffee. We haven't had breakfast this morning, specifically to prepare ourselves, because if there's one thing about the Balkan countries, it is that they like to feed you, and they like to feed you a lot, so I am very excited.
The number one reason we came back to the Balkans was for the food, and to be doing it with a local, it really is the best way. If not, you end up going to just the best places on TripAdvisor. And do you really think that the Bosnian grannies are leaving reviews on TripAdvisor? I don't.
After doing YouTube for around 4 years, I'm actually embarrassed to say that we still, to this day, do not have a website. Whether it's through laziness or self-doubt, we've just never got round to it. Thankfully, we now have a long-term partnership with our friends at Squarespace, an all-in-one website platform, whether you are just starting out or managing a growing business. Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website to make sure you can engage with your audience and showcase everything from your products to content all in one place. We absolutely love the fact that it's super easy to create and customize in detail your own site. You can actually drive sales and engage your audience with the Squarespace email campaign, and even use their powerful blogging tools to share your stories, photos and updates. Head on over to squarespace.com for your free trial. You can actually use our link and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you for partnering with us, Squarespace, and let's get back to the video.
Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you as well.
Matt, nice to meet you.
My name is Hidaya. But who remembers? If it's too hard to remember, feel free to call me Kiki. For a next,
that's easy, I think.
Yes, I know. So for the next few hours, I will be your local guide on the food and craft tour.
Amazing.
So for any additional question, any extra requests, I'm here for you today.
We're really hungry,
Thank you.
actually.
Yeah, we didn't eat breakfast.
Yeah, so we are ready.
will actually, beginning of the tour exactly, it's related to the Bosnian breakfast. So we're heading first of all to get some bread, and then from there to the local marketplace to get some fresh meat, etc. I mean, you'll see. So let's
Thank you.
Our first stop is the bakery called Imaret, which actually means kitchen in Turkish, right?
Exactly.
And it is a hidden gem. You sort of come through, like, what would you call it? Like a little alley underneath
You
the
wouldn't know it
houses.
was here. If we weren't with you, we would never find this place.
That's it.
And can you smell that? It smells unreal.
Yeah.
Just bread. Oh, freshly baked bread. Oh, it smells so good.
Ja mogu zadnja, zato što htjela da ona naruči na Možemo li naručiti 5 kiflica?
Okay. I think that means, can I have some
Kiflica.
Fresh goodies, yes. Fresh goodies. Yes.
Now, the task is, will I actually remember that? Probably not, but at least I tried.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. And now I will just pay. Yes.
Thank you. Oh my god, look at that. Fresh goodies, as they say. This is the kiflice, which actually looks like a little smile. Now, we are going to be trying this with something else that we're going to get after, but I just had to try it since it's spongy and I love bread. So, I wish you could smell it. Yeah, it's like a little bit salty. It's got some, I don't know what it's got on it, but it just tastes so good. I wish you could smell it. Smell-o-vision would be the best thing ever.
So we have our fresh bread, and we have now walked along to Marketplace Markelet, an Austro-Hungarian market built back in the 19th century. It's absolutely stunning, and this is the best place to get the fresh produce to go with your fresh bread.
I swear, this is quintessential Balkans. I absolutely love a market. You've got all of the fresh produce you could want. You've got the meat, the dried meat, the eggs, the cheese, and Kiki, she's gone straight for the meat. She knows what she wants. What is this?
So, dear guests, this is actually family Babic, and they're running this business how many years?
Especially me, I'm running 10 years.
10 years, but
this is open 87.
1987. Wow.
Exactly, and you are producing the best things in our country. How do we call this?
I'm trying. We basically call that suho meso.
Suho meso.
Suho meso.
It's basically smoke and dry meat, but it's cold smoked.
Yes.
Wow.
Must be good.
It's very nice.
She thinks it's good. Okay, am I okay to try?
Yeah,
Of course you are, actually.
Wowzers,
Mogu
let's
ja
try.
imat nekog ekstra malo da im pripremim za doručka. Pa ću platiti. Evo ti ovdje mi pripremim.
Delicious. It's like salami, but really flavorful, really herby. You'll love that.
Oh, that is so good. So fresh, smoky.
This guy as
I think that could be the best salami
It's really good.
I've ever had. That and a sandwich.
And now we're grabbing our cheese.
There's the old and a new one. Okay, thank you very much.
Kiki has come up trumps. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been on a food tour where you're going to a market, picking out your breakfast, and then coming to a park to sit and eat it. This is so cute, a little breakfast picnic. So, as you saw, we picked up our meat, we picked up our cheeses, and we have our bread. Now,
Are you going to make a sandwich or are you going to dip?
well, Kiki sort of said that you kind of just take one bite with a bit of cheese. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've dipped it in the kaimak,
Oh,
the best cheese in the world. I just love the cheese. And then I'm going to try it with a bit of sujuk. Oh my god. Oh god. Do you know what? This is why we came back. Our favourite food. And there's nothing better than just picking it up yourself from the market and sitting and eating it in a park.
I think I'm going to make it into a little DIY sandwich. So I'm going to break open the bread. I like this one. The like spicy salami.
That was really good.
In some kaimak.
Oh.
Honestly, it's the best. This is the salty kaimak. You can get sweet, you can get salty, everything in between, and then a big bit, I'm just going to use my hands. Cow cheese, look at that.
Don't you find there's a satisfaction about picking it up yourself?
We're essentially having a Bosnian breakfast picnic.
Fresh fruit and vegetables. Place called as Marketplace Markele. Unfortunately, this place for twice was the place of the massacre in 1994 and in 1995. More than 200 people for twice of the massacre were killed and injured. After the war, this place serves as a memorial to remember all of them who died here, but as well, as far as you can see, the place where the lives go on. So people are still selling their items as a fruit and vegetables. So DPS Red Rose in the city of Sarajevo, exactly you can see here on the ground. This is the place where particularly grenade explode, and at least 3 persons were killed and injured. The average number, but could be even more than 3.
We just stopped off at the outdoor market on our way to possibly our favourite stop of the day, Burek, and we are going to this place, Burek Janica. It's not in the old town, it's not a touristy spot, a little hole in the wall, and you know it's going to be the best.
Which one do you want to try?
I don't know. The smell is like
God,
unbelievable.
I think I'd like to. My favourite has always been potato.
Potato,
So a small bit of potato with what is this?
This is like a sour cream.
I would like to. I've never tried it. We always have burek dry, so I want to try it with that.
Yes.
And what one would you
What
like?
have I got? Cheese, potato.
Spinach and cheese, potato, and meat.
I might try meat as well. Change it up.
And then a small portion of the meat as well.
Yes. So let's
so
have.
excited.
Yes. Hvala vam puno.
Thank you so much. I think we might have ordered a little bit too much. We have 4 slices of burek, or I've just been told that I am wrong.
We've been doing it wrong all these years. We've been calling burek the wrong thing.
So Kiki told us that burek in Bosnia is only with meat. You cannot call the cheese pie, the cheese and spinach pie, the potato pie. It's not burek. It is just pie. Can you believe that? We've been saying it wrong all this time, but I am trying the cheese pie with sour cream, and it's on the side, and I think it looks delicious. That was the tram going past. Sour cream is a game changer. Yes. Really delicious.
I'm going in. I'm getting properly involved. Straight in with your hand. And this is the only official burek with meat.
In Bosnia.
In Bosnia. A little bit of sour cream. It's just crispy goodness. Minced meat. Crispy phyllo pastry. It's beef.
It's a beef.
Sour cream. This is why I came to Bosnia. This.
Amazing. So here you can see the lovely ladies, how they are.
I literally only had one mouthful of crispy goodness, and we've actually been able to go upstairs to see where the burek and the other pies, the cheese pies, the spinach pies are made. This really is a privilege, and it's a real process. You can see they get the pastry, they have to stretch it all out, and then they put the goodness inside the spinach, the cheese, and it's almost like a pizza the way they
But the Bosnian kind of pizza.
Yeah.
Yes, I asked the lady how many years, the lovely lady here, for example, is making this pie. She said for the 40 years of my life.
Wow.
Can you imagine, guys?
So she really is the queen of burek.
Yes.
Correct.
So yes,
Hi.
Burek is a king, but for sure this lovely lady is a queen. We are now going.
Ovo je jabuka.
This is with the apple.
Ovo je višnja.
And cherry.
Havana.
Vala, thank you so much.
Živeli.
Jivali, Kiki has twisted our arms and told us that we have to have some digestion. So what is this one?
This is šljivovica.
Slivovica. So it's like a spirit made from
Plum.
plum, and it does smell really nice as well. Okay, here goes. Is it strong?
Yeah, very strong. Yeah.
Gives me the shivers. But yeah, it's nice. It's actually quite smooth.
Do you need some water?
No, I think that's fine.
And this is the ladies' rakia, so it is perfect for me. This is made from plums, right?
Cherry, I think.
Cherry? Cherry rakia. Živeli. Oh, it's nice. It's easy to drink. I could shot this.
Like a juice.
Oh my god, yes.
It's gone.
Our next stop is going to be Porichanin, which is actually the name of the family that have run
the family, exactly.
the bakery for over 100 years, 101 to be precise. And we're going there for flatbread. Apparently it's super famous and they queue for it during times like Ramadan when they're going to break the fast. I'm excited.
Yes.
More bread.
But what's the second name for the flatbread? I mean, in a Bosnian, how do we say? Did you learn?
Are you testing me?
You forgot,
A bit.
I did.
No problem.
Go on.
Samun. Let's go.
And here is the salmoon. So this will be traditionally eaten, like Molly said, during Ramadan to break fast. And it is what most of your cevapi around the whole city is going to be wrapped in from this place behind. Imagine that with some sour cream, some kaimak, and some big old kebabs inside.
Thank you.
Thank you. Voila.
We actually just met the only female coppersmith in the whole of the country.
Coppersmiths are one of the older craft people in Bosnia. The craft itself came from Turkey. You can see on almost everything here. It's called savat. There is no translation for that word. It's a unique thing and unique name.
I love it.
Story goes that we make a shape of copper, then tin plated it, and then here we scratch part of the tin to get the original color.
Now, coppersmith as a craft is super historic and famous here in Sarajevo, but we met the only lady in Cevapi, the area of craft.
So, copper like metal, it's quite soft. We will go like that. One side, other. Heat few times, a little stronger. Still a little stronger. Perfect. Stop. They will connect here.
And now, Kiki is going to tell us what we have come into because I've got more food.
So basically in Bosnia, certain restaurants or certain dishes, they have their own name.
Yes, and we call them as Ažđinica. Ažđinica is a restaurant where the pre-cooked dishes could be found easily.
Like a canteen.
Exactly, but we will say Ažđinica. Ažđinica. So Ažđinica has like a buffet, and then you can pick some sarma, some sogan dolma, some pre-cooked food. I mean in general. But the best of we picked for today for you guys.
So we have
for now.
What is the onion stuffed meat? Is it called?
Yes, we do say in Bosnian sogan dolma.
Sogan dolma. So the same dolma meaning stuffed, but just an onion.
Exactly.
And then
onion
you have
option.
the peppers.
Pepper. Punjene paprike.
I won't remember that one.
Punjene paprika.
I know that one.
That's it.
And then we have...
queen of all others, sarma. Sarma we say in yaprak. Yaprak, it's proper leaf. Vine leaf, but we say yaprak.
It's pretty fitting that the plates we're going to be eating off are from probably the coppersmiths of Sarajevo, but I'm going straight in with the sarma. The leaves wrapped around that minced meat. Put it in, some sour cream, smother it in sour cream. And enjoy. Then get a bit of the bread. It melts in your mouth. Just disappears.
It's been a while since we've had it. My mouth is salivating.
Dip it in the sauce. And enjoy. What is the word?
Merak.
Right, I'm trying the stuffed pepper. It's interesting. The meat is really red. Is that because of the spices?
Yes.
Look at it. It's just juice heaven. Unlike Matt, I'm not dipping it into the cream. I'm using the knife.
I'm a real Balkan man.
You are? Right. Oh my god. There's something about the peppers. The Balkan peppers. Or the Bosnian peppers. The Bosnian peppers. Amazing. And the meat is really soft, really flavoursome. But you just can't beat the cream either. You can't beat the cream or the peppers.
Now this is what I have been waiting for. We have already stuffed ourselves probably with 6, 7, 8 different dishes, but now is the time for the Bosnian barbecue, specifically Cevapi in Nune, one of the oldest restaurants serving Cevapi, dating back to 1966.
Empire.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I said small plate, yeah. The Bosnian small plate.
Here goes my blood pressure.
Yes.
That would feed the whole of Sarajevo.
I'm not sure what possessed us to order this much, but it came out so quick, and it's literally located in like an unassuming little alleyway, and you're just sat on your chairs and this mammoth sort of plate comes out. I think this is supposed to be a small portion as well, but of course.
We asked for small.
Yeah,
we said, oh, we've already had
did.
7 or 8 dishes, can we have a small?
I heard you ask for a small portion. They were like, nah, you're in Bosnia. So I'm going to have my cevapi in my bread. How would you say you want me to eat this? Like, what's the best way to eat it?
You can, as the way you did. Put
Open
some eggs. Open it. Add some
Cevapi.
kaimak.
Oh, you do kaimak
That's
first?
for you do kaimak.
Add
Okay.
the cevapi. Oh my gosh.
God, yes.
No salads because we're here for the meat and cheese. And
You can add, I mean.
nah.
No. Yeah.
Right. Here we go. Look, it's so juicy. Oh my god, my mouth. So delicious. There's something about it. This part of the world just produces the best food. Bosnia produces the best food. The home of cevapi.
The national dish, right?
Yes.
The national dish of Bosnia.
Yes.
Your
We are
favourite
proud
That
of-
masterpiece.
Of course.
Unreal. I love it.
I don't actually know where to start. You know, in the Balkans, Bosnia, they love meat, they love barbecue. So we don't only have the cevapi, we've also got the pleskavica, which is like a Balkan burger. But they do it differently here. They've stuffed it with 4 different types
I mean, it's oozing
of
already.
cheeses. We are oozing cheese. Are you ready for the pull? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We've already had 9 dishes today.
Go, I'm not counting.
Here we
Cheese
go.
pull.
Wow.
Is it spicy?
It's just like greasy, meaty alleyway goodness. It's exactly what you want. Considering how much we've eaten today, we were only just defeated.
Just a small. Okay, that is not small. That doesn't matter. Okay, then bite it. Yeah, sugar. And then now one sip of the coffee. While the sugar is inside.
Nice.
I really think I'm going to explode, but this is, I think, could be our final stop. Firstly, we have a Bosnian coffee, which you have to do in a specific way. So, with the sugar, you put a little bit in the corner like that, in between sips, take a bite.
That was quite a lot in there, to be fair.
That's a lot. That's a lot of sugar. And have a sip. It works, and it's needed to help all of that meat digest. But we also have jandar.
Yes.
Jandar baklava. So this is the Bosnian baklava. You can see it is rolled, and we have it filled, one with hazelnut and the other with almonds from the shop that is directly across the road.
Delicious, isn't it?
I'm so full, like so full, but I just can't stop eating. It's unbelievable, honestly. Sugary goodness.
Thank you so much for an amazing trip. Like, I feel so full, and I feel like I could probably just roll down the street now.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the most welcome.
I can't eat again. I'm
Of
finished.
course, that was
I'm
the
finished.
point of the tour. Then you don't have to eat until tomorrow or even the day after.
Exactly
I mean.
that.
So, but thank you guys for choosing our company, to joining us. Thank you for coming to Bosnia Herzegovina, to Sarajevo. Have a pleasant stay, enjoy, and here we are for you for anything else. So
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I am well and truly stuffed. Thanks to Meet Bosnia. If you do want to do a food tour in the home of Cevapi, I would highly recommend them. I think I've eaten my body weight in bread and meat today, but before finishing we actually visited the oldest brush maker in the entire city. The only, the OG.
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 If you need a brush, this is where you go.
Yes. So welcome.
Wow.
But one part is missing. Very small one. You'll see now.
I've never seen anything like that.
That was the coolest thing, that I literally just said, I don't know how it's going to turn into a brush, and all of a sudden he started turning and
So
brush came.
horsehair, put it on a
Metal wire,
metal
spread it
spinny
out,
thing.
spin, brush.
Feel now just, yeah.
And it's the little touches from the tour. Going to meet the local tradesman, craftsmen, and finding food stops that were down tiny little alleys that we would never have found. But I'm going to say it quietly. I think Bosnia might have the best cevapi and the best burek and the best barbecue in the entire Balkans. I honestly cannot believe how much we have eaten today, but we do have a few more days left in the capital city, as we've decided to extend to do a couple of day trips to some very unknown destinations in the country of Bosnia. So we will see you in the next one.